Okay, so this is going to be the Monster. This is the second generation one. I've just opened the box for the Prospect GMT. Wow, these boxes are really flimsy. And there we've got the watch. I was never a big fan of the Monster, but it's kind of grown on me. But I'm gonna have a look and have a closer look at it and see what I think, and I'll get back to you on that. So stay tuned for the rest of the review. So this is the close-up of the Monster. I'm just taking it out. It's still got all of its plastic covering on the bracelet, and its tags. Oh, there's nothing on there. It might be in the box. Not that it's such a big deal. So far, yeah, I like the case of the Monster. This is the second generation Monster. I mean, that's it. That's better. Oh, it does have a nice feel to it. I think I'll have to compare it to my SKX 007. I like the way the bezel moves. One of the things I didn't like about it was the dial. I always found it to be really cluttered. The Mark 1 or the Series 1, it used to have the numbers, so you'd have like 5, 10, 20, 25, so on all the way around, and it just sort of made the dial look a lot more fussy. And since they've done this one, it's sort of grown on me. But there is a version 3 now, apparently, where they've sort of gone back to the older hour markings, not these tooth marks, the more just straight lines, which I quite like. But it's in a much thicker case. It's actually in the similar case to this Seiko. I think it's the Prospect. I think that's what it's called anyway. I'll have to have a look at it. So it's got basically the same sort of case with this tuna style, or tuna can as they call it, style case, which makes it bigger. I'm not sure about that, if it's too big. This seems to be quite a good size so far. Bracelet seems to be quite well made. I'm not sure about the buckle. I do hate these buckles because they're usually always quite tinny, and I think it's just from pressed steel. Yeah, so it's not. Yeah, 100 and what did I pay? 150 something, 59 I think I paid for the watch. So you can't have everything. I mean, it's a nice bracelet, but I will probably be changing it. Put it on a rubber strap. Probably my 007 is on a rubber strap, which I really like. I'll put it on that and then continue with the video. But so far, yeah, I quite like it. I didn't go for the red or the white. I did consider looking at the white one, but eventually I went for the red. But it's never too late to change. For those of you who want to know the difference between the Mark 1 and Mark 2, this one has got a hacking feature, which I'm sure there's many other videos online which show you about it. So basically, when you stop at the second sound by pulling it out, so you can set the time exactly. So it's quite good that way. And apparently let me just change the date. Now then. This one looks like it's got the old-fashioned date. So it's this way, isn't it? Yes. Oh, I didn't realize that. Now some of them have Roman numerals instead. So for Friday you'd have 5, and so on. Monday's 1, 2, so on and so on. And I expected this one to be the same, which it isn't. That's interesting. Not that I would have used it. I would have kept it to the normal date, like this. I would have just used like today is Sunday. There we go. the 30th. So I would have left it on that anyway, but yeah, interesting why this one doesn't have that. I'll have to find out what the reason for that is. So here it is compared to my SKX. It's a little bit bigger. You can see the bezel is much thicker. Let's move it a bit far, that's better. So the actual inner dial seems to be at the same size, but the bezel is bigger. The SKX, I mean, this is 5 years old now. Yeah, this one is a lot smoother. You can even hear from the click. So this one has the old movement in, which is non-hacking. So when you pull out the crown, the seconds hand will keep running. Let me just give it. And to get it going, you've got to shake it. Unlike this one, where you can just wind it, and it will power it up, which is a good thing. Keep it powered up. So I'm going to put it on a rubber strap probably. This one, the one bad thing about the strap, well, sorry, the lungs on this are very short, so this strap is not going to fit on it. So it's going to have to be a shorter type strap, probably just a normal rubber strap that I'll put on. It would have been nice to put a curved on there. Maybe I can do something with it. I might be able to sort of cut away something, hack away at that strap and see how it goes. I think a curved long strap on this would look quite nice. So I'll have to wait and see. I'll put it on some straps and then and show you what it looks like. The same with this, but this one I've only just, like I said, picked them up together. This one, the curved long, will fit on there, so I'm going to try it with that. It's got actually quite a nice strap. The other Seiko strap that came with the SKX was horrible, really hard and tough, but I don't like these deep cuts here because all the dirt and grime gets in there and it's really hard to clean. But anyway, that'll be another video. Let's get back to the Monster. So far I have to say I do like it. I'm very impressed with it so far. It's nice looking. Yeah, and I'll go more in depth into it later because, like I said, I've just opened it up, and then I'll tell you more about it then. So I've been wearing the Monster now for a week, and I just wanted to give a bit of an update. As you can see, I've changed the bracelet to this carbon style leather strap, which I'm not going to keep it on. It's on a deployant. This is just on probably a temporary basis. It does look quite nice on it, but I'm looking more for a rubber strap if I can get hold of one. But it's very hard to. Well, it's not too hard to find a strap, but a nice rubber strap. I can't find one with curved lungs because the lungs are really short. Let me just, there we go. So it's quite difficult to find a rubber strap that I like. There's a couple that I've got which I haven't had time to put them on, but I don't think they would suit it. One of them is like a tire tread type strap, but I don't know, just didn't seem right for it. So to go into a bit more detail, the case of the watch is 43mm in diameter. Lung to lung, it's 47mm, and it's 13mm thick. Now, one thing I didn't realise when I bought it is this is a 22mm. Sorry, not 20. I thought it was 22mm. It's actually 20. So that's one of the reasons I'm finding it a bit more harder to get some nice straps for it. There's not that many nice 20mm straps, and most of my other watch straps are 22. So I'll keep looking around. I'm sure I'll find something, but on the meantime I'll just leave it on this. So this runs the new 4R36 movement. The older one was the S726 movement. So like I said earlier, the difference mainly is this is hackable, so when you pull out the crown, it will stop the movement. And earlier on I was saying that when I was changing the date, see it's got Saturday, and then I was expecting it to have the Roman numerals, but after I've checked, the one with the Roman numerals is the Monster SRP307. That's the one with the, it's like it's got red around the hour markings. That's it. That one, it just didn't do it for me. I like this one. It's got little silver. You can just, if I can get it to focus there, you can just see around the edge. It's got like a little silver border. I would have quite liked it just to have no border. It would have been just like the SKX. So it just sort of goes to the edge and without anything there to stop it. But it's still quite good. Like I said earlier, that I did look at the Monster before, a few years ago, before I bought my SKX. I was looking at this one and that one, but eventually I went for the SKX because I just like the look to the SKX more. But they've changed the dial a bit to this one. So I took a chance, and I do like it. The one thing that I've noticed while I've been wearing it, and I do use the crown a lot, sorry, the bezel a lot when I'm timing stuff, is because it's got this, what would you call it? Some people call it a shroud. I think I'll just call it the same thing. It does interfere when turning the bezel, and I've actually been caught out. You can just see it there. So when I'm turning it, my finger will nip just on the corner. I can just get it into focus there. See, it's quite sharp on the edges and there, and it's caught me a few times. So if I'm doing, you see, that bloody hurt. It caught me on the bottom one, and they are very sharp. I don't know if anyone else has had the same. So if you do it this way, it's fine, but if you do try and do a longer turn, it will catch at the bottom or at the top. So that's quite inconvenient, because I'm used to just sort of turning it quickly. So you turn it a little bit slower, or you move your fingers a lot quicker. So that's one of the downsides to this case. I do like the case, and I like the way it's got these cutouts which go into the bottom of the case. And if you have it like that, it sort of covers it. But it is a nice design. If I was to choose, if I had to choose between this and my SKX 007, I think I would pick the SKX. I like that one a lot better than this one, to be honest. It's just a personal thing. I like the simplicity of the other one. I think it's very it's got nothing too fancy on it. Like this has got all this, and it's got the shroud there, and the teeth mark our markers and stuff. So the other one is just quite a simple, basic tool watch. It's got drill lungs, which I do like. To take the strap on and off this is so easy compared to the SKX. So you got to sort of go in there at the back with the toolbar and try and get the strap off, and you can sort of damage your strap sometimes. This is a lot easier. Just pop your little tool in there, and out comes the strap. So yeah, so like I say, in the meantime, I'll have it on this, and then from there I'll see if I can find a better strap for it. On wrist, it fits really well. That's mainly because of the short lungs. It doesn't overhang too much, considering it's 43mm in diameter. It's really nice. It fits well. Most of the time I don't like to wear anything more than 42mm. The same with the Prospect as well. It's got very short lungs, so it fits really well, and it's not too tall on the wrist either, with it just being 13mm. But all in all, I do like it. I'm glad I've got it, and it'll probably stay in my collection for some time. possibly forever. I don't see any need to sell it. And for the price range, for bang for buck, it's an absolutely fantastic watch, I think. What did I pay? I think it's 159 or about 160, and that was with the steel bracelet. To be honest, I've put the bracelet down somewhere and I can't remember where I put it, because I did want to show it to you again all open, but I always do that. I always hit the bracelets off and then I can never find them. But there you go, that's the Monster. Thank you for watching. So I forgot to talk about the Lume, but then again, what is there to say, more to say about Seiko's Lume? As you can see, it's fantastic. It's probably one of the best looms that there's around for dive watches.